Wait, wait. A new game I got. Oh.
A lot. I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house. I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
It looks like a cool game from PlayStation Store stuff.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Ooh.
In a will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Hold up. Go on an adventure.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
What? Alright. Done with my apple. Have you heard a weird eating my apple?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're allowed to say something, but never do.
This is a cool freaking looking game, I tell you. Freaking mystery game. Looks fun. I think it's got all basketball hoops.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave now because he's afraid of a house and I'm afraid. What the, like, what is, we've got weekdays, man. Alright, let's, Gary's potting mix plus fertilizer with macro max. Ingredients from Sophie. Wait.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. What's all these missing posters for? My garage? I mean, that was my skin. I miss it here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm a dog.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
When you're a freaking nerd.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
this is a cool game. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm entertained. The mysteries that await this house.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Fat. Or she's pregnant. Either one, but. Holiday feast, witches, oh. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Dawn, and Lewis. I think that was the kid that missing. But ooh, witch's kitchen. Water purifier.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
We also didn't know how to clean anything.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Who were you talking to? Like, I know you're talking to the audience, like, who was playing the game, but, I mean, this is supposed to be like...
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh, Grandpa got his wheelchair.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, it's a grandma, never mind. Would you chill with that creepy wind? You guys heard that,
Nothing
right?
in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
I might be guilty.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
What does this do? Oh, wait. Okay. By the way, I'm spinning this with the joystick.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Sven? You mean that donkey? I am not getting good vibes about this house, guys. Oh, butterfly. Oh, man. Insect catcher, okay. Barbara Finch. What is he wearing? What mask is that? See, like, in these games, you have to always pay attention to it. Maybe this is the thing. Hold on, let's try this. Okay, I'm actually really liking this game. Eddie, Dawn, Milton, Lewis, Edith.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened that last night? That's my question. This is a creepy mystery. I'm not gonna lie, but carry on. Holy rain boots. Dang. Oh shoot. Why did I think? Is that the front door? No, this is the front door. Then what the fuck? What the fuck is that door there for? Okay. Oh, those are cool. I wish I had one of those so I could just ride upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, so that's why it was. That is a creepy looking grandma. Looks like Miss freaking Trudgebolt.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
What? This is a What is this?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh. We figured it
Turns
out.
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now I just have to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, well, first I want to, like, explore the rest of this house. I haven't explored upstairs at all. But, okay. That's creepy. Let's do this one.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay, no more need to hear about that. 1976.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, you would be wrong, young Padawan. Eddie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Oh, so you were like real little. Okay. I see. I'm 14, so I can see how that would be. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh, I thought that was a bug. Oh, yeah. Let's see this one. Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Who is Barbara? Oh, there's another one. Okay then. Well, let's...
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Like,
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
America, fuck yeah. Ah, she's pregnant. Unless she's just fat in some areas that she's not. Ooh, that's some fancy wine bottle holder thingamajigs. Let's just walk.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I'll figure it out. You know I will. Oh, no, I already went in there. So I guess the only way is... Ooh, yeah. I would not want to go in here by myself.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Was it Milton dead though?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, is this, that room?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Yep, that's Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Jesus Christ, I'm tall. And fat and jiggly. Look at that. Why am I so freaking fat? Is that a frog? What is that?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What? You freaking creep?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
From the fish bowl.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Are you sure? He looks pretty tasty. Freaking Christopher, dude, I swear.
I kept eating and eating.
No. No. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? What is this game?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
It is fun. Being a cat's fun. I like this. Being a cat's fun. Oh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Your mom and dad look like statues, little girl. Can I get in? What? Oh, is this the way? Oh my goodness. Hardcore Molly over here. Get my little bell ringing. Yeet. Oh, yeet-aw. Yeet-aw. Okay, well. That has to follow the bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating at Mama Bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. Looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Oh, I think she took some shit
A
out.
mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is this game, okay? But suddenly, I was a shark. You gotta hop like a shark do. Apparently every button in this game is just awesome.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungry than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seeds. And it tasted really good.
What is wrong with this little baby shark? like demented. Damn it, you'll flip.
Grabbed on tight. I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. Big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
This is the creepiest little, she's like 7, and she's moving about.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Look at smell. She sounds like a freaking witch. Always friggin' do it. I just look under.
I got closer and closer.
This is the room.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was peeing. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
What? This game is the creepiest fucking... I completely forgot I was reading a book.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, so this is supposed to be like...
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
I'm guessing this is supposed to be like...
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Oh, that's creepy. The bucket is open. That's creepy. What happened to fish? Where'd the fish go? I mean, I think the fish died. Is that a dildo? Hope not.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
What the fuck? I'm so confused.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Flirty. Oh, these are all the. Oh, that's sad.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
That is cool. The attention to detail is pretty cool about that.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore in their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edith is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So she's like on Ancestry. She's like making her own Ancestry.com. Hey, look, it's one of the 7 dwarves. I think that's Grumpy. Hi ho, hi ho. Yeah, so she's like making an Ancestry.com thing. Apparently.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Tragedy strikes. Finch family pawn. Celebration turns to Mo. Dragon kills Finch. Okay, that would have been a cool friggin'. Hold on. You guys noticing what I'm noticing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like Morgan Freeman, and I just noticed it. That is a baby without. Oh, 6, 7.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Jr. Lake trip.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Okay. Those freaking dwarves are creeping me out.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Better not have freaking high hose in her bathroom. We like them high hose.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Another one. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's kind of freaking cool. Mom, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. That light just turned off, and I want to go home. I want to go home. Oh, apparently this is home. You need a boyfriend, girl. Okay, you're 17 and you don't have a boyfriend and you're going to this house alone. You must be
Sven
fucking
gave Sam an old camera.
I don't know why. But this is creepier than Outlast. Outlast, oh. Miss, that's good. Oh. I don't like that sound. Why is that? But why? Why would you?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about it.
That's actually pretty. What? This house has some secrets, but I want to see what's up here. This is actually pretty cool. I would love that.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
That is so
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that. Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
good.
The day he made his money fly. And he did it.
That's really sad.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So we got Edith, Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Don, Gus, Gregory, Kay, Sam. Oh, so we just have to like figure out the story of the family. When she said the house creeped her out, like
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That's a pretty
Mom
good
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I mean, what was this house freaking for? Why did it just sound like somebody was running by?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, yep, she's fat. Or, once again, she's pregnant. That face scared me.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That face scared me when I walked out.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. Barbara! I'm Batman! Dreadful story.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she's been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just a boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan, her current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, baby. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Make it sound like you killed her.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh my gosh. Practice, let's go.
The gang's leader is the infamous Cookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep, watching the...
Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Where's the music? Yeah, it's Walter. Where is it? Somebody's getting a break there.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Really?
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quiet, snorting.
Savage.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Come on. We know you ain't dead. There's somebody listening. She's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
FBI, open up.
At the door, she whispered. It was coming from inside the house.
Honey?
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Oh.
For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave a performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for
Feels like Jasmine
stardom.
Crisp.
But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they'd ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
This is
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was.
Bro, good on
Maybe
you.
what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright. I want to try to beat this game today. Or tonight while we have... two more hours left.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Barbara! It's getting dark and it's also getting spooky. Right, so the music box is down here, right? I think the music box was down here. Yep, right here. Oh, that's mean. That pisses me off. That really pisses me off. That's... You're like the pain.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I do. Oh god, another creepy friggin' door. Those things are...
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Let's see if she was.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Well, I can't exactly see what's behind you.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
You are fat.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
What remains is the escape. Walter's story.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Those are not peaches.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Well, let's go. That's messed up. Whoa. What is this? Military base. Fucking holes everywhere.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
This would be a good book.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god, that was not the sun, that was a nuclear explosion.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
You really didn't know. Oh, that's what Edith looks like. Okay, yeah, she's kind of cute. I'm like, she's 17. And I'm horny right now. Kidding. But, wait, I mean, we can go through this door. Hold on. Wait, how did that get used then?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect.
Bring it up. She's doing it wrong. You should have remembered watching him.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Your whole family's alive.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Well, I guess we get rid of it. Nah, it's not worth your time. Do it when I play it again. Then we'll play it again and, like, figure it out.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
You shouldn't even be here, girl. What the fuck is
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What? You better not kill yourself.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Oh, shit. You really can. And plot my ocean. No? Okay. Well.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Island, I tell you. This is a pretty cool game, actually. To be honest, like, boring, but pretty cool. Learning about this person's life, and like.
When you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
She's got some freaking small hands.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, you kind of right about that, but...
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but... the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine. 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirby, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Yeah. Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Bob, Christopher, Shadow. I had a dog that was named Shadow and he died. I think. Oh yeah, I think, no, he didn't die. Well, I don't think so. Oliver, Shatsby, Haley.
Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
Okay, that's actually really cool. There's a secret in this. There's a secret in this. There's gotta be a secret in this. Literally everyone in her family is dead, but yeah. There's 7. She lived to be 9. That makes me, I want to cry.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
What the fuck is up in your fucked up family? Holy fuck, chill.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now,
Molly, the cat.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, yep, she's pregnant. She ain't cute no more. She got a baby daddy. But why did you come here with your baby daddy? That was like 22 weeks pregnant. That is a while.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
A baby. Sorry, that was very clear glass.
They were both pretty intense.
Aww. Dang it, I wanted to step on it. Yeah! These freaking...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I wonder if this is a true story. That would be sad as fuck. Hold up. Gotta add Sam to my journal. First, I want to look around the room some more.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Yes, me, this is kind of creepy. Don't pay attention to my dumb puns.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
This isn't a tricky one, this is gonna be a bad one.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Give me a minute to check your map. Let's see.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
I'm over here, Dad.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, gee. Oh, that makes me want to cry.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, that was so sad. It was so sad. Like, he's completely fine with his daughter. He's having fun with her. And he's getting her to shoot a... Like, not only did she shoot a buck and cry about it and, like, get sad, but she also...
After Sam died,
killed
my
her
mom
dad.
and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
God. This is deep. I feel like I just watched Infinity War 3 times in a row. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a baby, okay. It kind of shit on me. Can Gregor even live a day?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Boy? 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 Touch my pee-pee with it. Suck it.
It's time to... Hold on, Susie.
What's up, Mom?
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
fuck?
I wonder what he saw.
Pop?
What is wrong with
Pop? This is fun. Pop? Whee! Whee!
You reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about the baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I had to call that night.
What's going on freaking damage, man? You don't do that to a little baby now. I'm about to start that water back up, buddy.
I wish you could have told us about the world we saw.
Oh, is he gonna die from drowning?
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Oh, I am the frog now. Oh!
About everything.
John, this is good. I am Gregory. Just it, oh my gosh, you
I
actually...
know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh, you know what about it?
I'm sure he's happy. You want him to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That was a fun one. That one wasn't scary or sad at all. So Gregory was... Oh, he was 1 year old. Oh my. That is tough.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry yet. A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I know.
Husband and wife. You may kick the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Bad boy,
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
But not him. Nope. You guys struck my light. Yes, you did.
rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had completely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Did he die accidentally? That's a big sucky motherfucker.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's kind of creepy, but you know what? Okay. Gus looks like a girl anyway. Duty's done. Sweep trash. Bro, you're good. Be a baby. Jump rope 100 times. Jumping jacks 150 times. Push-ups 100 times. Lunges 100 times. Run to mailbox and back. Jeez, that guy must be muscular as fuck. What are these? Oranges? What the fuck?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Critical
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
So this one we don't get to. Oh yeah, where's the strippers at? Hope looks like me. I'm here. 22 weeks break. I wish I was that. I'm kidding. Boom. Where do I go now? Oh, that's bad. That's too bad. Nobody cares. Oh. Wait, let me go back up there. Oh, shit. I just realized that's where a freaking kid died. Oh, that's tough. Wait, so there's gotta be something in that room, man. Another secret passage or something. And the war. Yeah, I got it going. So. This is like Among the Sleep, but weird. Hold on. It's like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Kind of freaking weird. So, I'm just gonna do that. Keep it like a cool temperature. Oh, that's a thing? Oh, God, I can do that. Oh. There. So Molly was Ingeborg. Edith. There's something else up here that I missed. There's gotta be something in this. There's got to be. Oh. There was.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Oh, they were homeschooled. I see.
But it didn't last. Beginning at the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
What the fuck is that on the floor? I'm surprised it's blood. What the fuck is that on the floor? My question is, why are you doing this while you're pregnant? 22 weeks. No fun.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, that's cool. That's flip book. I like it. That's actually really cool. That is really cool. Now just imagine. I would keep that. That's actually really cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. whatever Milton had found in the house. Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. Moving on.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
That's fun. Wait a minute.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
What the? That is a cool figure. That's the coolest room yet. We got the coolest mission. This is the coolest room. On a good day, this would be crazy as hell. Stand up here on a freaking speedboat. I'm gonna go inside. I'm not afraid of heights, like, I get, like, kind of claustrophobic when I'm inside, but I'm not afraid of them. Like, I love adrenaline, I wish I was afraid of them, like, overcome the fears, but...
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Like, pot,
that part of
looks
him lived
like
on
that
them.
pot. Kidding. I think that's actually pot. What's this? Yep, that's pot.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
By the way, I'm still
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh, this guy's really fat.
I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. We talked about starting to...
What time is it?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him. At all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisville, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of the Golden Palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him.
Oh, he's committing suicide. Oh, my God.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There's only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, this freaking game.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
That would be kind of creepy watching your coworker just walk into your guillotine San Juan Ale. No, go back in. Gotta get my new workout. Workout plan ain't gonna work out itself.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I can see literally everything. Like, you guys started.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
I wanna fucking know. Oof.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, which you really should have been doing. Oh, so you're going to sleep, okay.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay. Is she still fat?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
And then she didn't.
This is so sad.
And then I was alone.
It's like a movie, but a game. You can interact.
The last Finch left alive.
The last Finch.
Until I found out about you.
I'm
still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Well, I found out.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
This is the baby. That's a vagina. Okay, that's her vagina. Okay.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Ooh, that just hit me in the heart. Eve. Story by Giant Sparrow by Shirley Dallas. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty good game. A really good game. kind of creepy. Hit me in the heart a bunch of times. Felt weird when I saw the vagina thing. But, whoa, what a way to end that fucking game. Hell of a game though. Very freaking sad how this guy died. But I wonder how she died. Wait, hold on. I'm wondering if we roll the credits and it'll show us how she died. That was a good freaking game. I feel bad for the family. I just want to know what that monster was. And how the little girl was like demented and turned into freaking cat. She was super freaking hungry. So this girl sees a bird. She decides she wants to turn into a cat. And then eat it. The Barbara Finch story was really cool. And I only say that because I liked how, like, you were still in first person, but it's still like a comic. Oh my, hold on. I'm gonna actually see how long this broadcast is. Oh my goodness gracious. 1 hour and 54 minutes. Wow, and it's 12:54. That means I started at 11. No, that means I started at 10. It's actually 11:54. Nathan Gary. I just want to know how Edith died. I'm not gonna like. I can't go look up. Right now, I'm looking it up. I almost just died. I almost just died. Alright, let's see. This bitch. How did the replay a story option is now available? Select Edith to play from the beginning. $19.99. How was I play? Hold on.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh, okay, I get it now. So, right then, I was the kid. And I get it, too.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed.
Okay. So how did Edith Finch die? How did Edith Finch die? Edith lived from February 14th, 1999, January 18, 2017, making her 18 years old since she died a month before her 18th birthday at the time of her death, and on the February 14th, 2019, she would be 20 years old. Well, that was a good freaking game, guys.
Inside half the rooms.
It was a really good freaking game. Wait, but first, I want to see what happens if you go around this side. So I'm gonna do this, okay?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's creepy.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I also want to see if I can do that music box thing in the beginning. So I can literally like beat the game.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
She's pregnant. She's going inside the creepy ass house. She's 17 and she's pregnant.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Nope. Well, that's kind of messed up. What's this? I didn't know what in here.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Alright, now I'm gonna search up what was the monster. What was the monster in the what's this game called? What remains of Edith Finch? What remains of Finch? Oh, there's a. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop the recording here. It's been 2 hours and I'm ready for the update. So that'll be all for today. Goodbye.